think that Jayden Daniels is the greatest rookie quarterback we've ever seen?
As far as the fact that he took a team that had, 3 wins, 3, 4, I don't know how many wins they had. They got enough wins to get the second overall pick and he's carrying them to an NFC championship game. There's an argument there. But in my opinion, I feel like Andrew Luck had the better rookie season. Strictly from a numbers perspective, Andrew Luck did. Because at least here's the thing. The Colts, we all know Jim Irsay. The Colts, who did they really have? At least, here's the thing. The Commanders, they at least say, okay, we're going to bring in these dudes, right? And not only are we going to bring these dudes in, we're going to go out and get free agents. They got the Frankie Louvers. They got Dorrance Armstrong, Dante Fowler, Tyler Biotish, other dudes, and they making it work. They are actively trying to win. And Dan Quinn said, this ain't a rebuild, it's a recalibration. And they operated in the offseason as such, and they went out and acquired talent. The Colts, Andrew Luck just had to cook with what he had in the kitchen already. They ain't go to the grocery store and pick up new stuff. And he was still able to produce that kind of season and get them to the playoffs as well.
You know RG3 won Rookie of the Year that season, right?
I mean, that was hype.
And you know Russell Wilson also took a team to the playoffs that wasn't in the playoffs previously and won a playoff round. And you're going Andrew Luck over Jayden Daniels as the greatest rookie quarterback season. Really? Now it will be undisputable if they win Sunday. Really? It's not undisputable now?
Listen.
Jayden Daniels has better numbers than Andrew Luck. He does. From the rushing yards to the touchdown to interception ratio, it's not even close. Andrew Luck threw 18 picks his rookie year. What you mean?
We seen the film.
What you mean we seen
the film? We saw the tape. We saw what Andrew Luck was doing on that field.
Not his second year and beyond. I'm talking about his rookie year. Yes, as a rookie, it was impressive. But greatest over Jayden Daniels? Are you sure?
He was special.
Are you sure?
He was special.
He wasn't as special as Jayden Daniels. No, he was not, bro. No, he was not. Come on, bro. I know you're a Cowboys fan. You don't want to give so much credit to Commanders. You don't want to give so much credit to the players on the Commanders because then you'll look bad as a Cowboys fan. No, I understand. I get it. You're around Commanders fans, but let's be real. Jayden Daniels, what he's doing is more impressive. It is. The Commanders literally had the second pick the previous season. Now, obviously the talent, you could argue, they're a little bit better than the Colts. I'll give you credit on that one. But nobody thought the Commanders were going to do something like this. This came out of nowhere. 12 wins, NFC Championship game against the Eagles. Some people are even picking them to win. And it's
a lot of people.
And it's not because of that defense. It's because of Jayden Daniels. Did you see a stat? I think the Commanders are the 18th ranked defense in the NFL, and I forgot what it is. Maybe it was I saw a graphic. It was that, and it was also something to the realm of maybe it was points allowed or something like that. And the Commanders are one of the worst in the NFL at that. And Jayden Daniels still has them in the NFC Championship game. He's the number one reason why they're in the NFC Championship game. Normally, when you see rookie QBs get their team to a championship game, get their team to possibly even the Super Bowl, it's because of the defense. It's because they have so much talent around them.
I mean, the coaching defense did force 5 turnovers.
No doubt. But let's be honest. That team, what they were doing, that offense, they were just whooping feet. They were just stomping on the Lions every single drive. Because when you play the Lions, one thing you have to do, you have to score. Mm-hmm. You're going to know this is going to be a war of not only attrition, but you're going to have to, like, really produce points. You're going to have to really score points against this team. Remember what I said a week ago, literally a week ago. I said in order for the Commanders to win, what are they going to have to do? They're going to have to make Jared Goff uncomfortable in the pocket. They're going to have to force him to turn the ball over, and you're going to have to score points. And they literally did everything I said that they need to do to win. I didn't think they were going to be able to do it, but they did. And part of that is because of Jayden Daniels. He came out swinging. He came out firing. They were aggressive every single drive. I remember when they were up maybe, was it 2 scores? And I think it may have been 4th down. They went for it because they know that this Lions team, you have to be aggressive. You have to not only shoot them in the head, but you cannot walk away after you shoot them in the head. You got to make sure they're done. You ever seen an anime where a guy will, they'll shoot this guy and he'll fall. The person will look like they're dead and they just end up leaving. They don't make sure that they're done for good. That's what the Lions are. You got to make sure they're done for good. You gotta just incinerate them. You got to get them out of there. Get them extinct.
Double tap.
Yeah, make sure their body is just gone for good. Ashes and all. And the Commanders, what did they do? They did that. They literally did that. And that's because of Jayden Daniels. And then the defense also did their thing. Man, I just can't see how what Jayden Daniels doing isn't the greatest rookie quarterback season you have ever seen.
It's just strictly because organizational, what do you have to overcome for the team? Like, yes, Jayden Daniels is the reason, a huge reason why they're in the position they are. But the defense, even though what the rankings say, I always said Dan Quinn defense was an opportunistic defense. And they showed up when they needed to in that Lions game, getting them turnovers. And even they showed up when they needed to in the Buccaneers game, even though you can say that's self-inflicted, but even though you still got to capitalize, still got to get on the ball when they fumble, you still got to hold them on third and short at the goal line. So, I mean, it's not like he had nothing to work with. At least he had Terry McLaurin. I know Andrew Luck had T.Y. Hilton, who was really good at the time. But I feel like Andrew Luck had to overcome more stuff, personally.
And so that's why you have him as the great. So I feel like we're having 2 different discussions. I feel like you're looking at who had.
So accolades included, all of that's like all those rookie of the week. He's going to win rookie of the year.
I think when we're talking about the greatest, we have to look at stats, accolades, what you had to overcome, and the ultimate destination that you ended up having your team in. I look at Jayden Daniels and what he's been doing, and there's no doubt that this is probably the greatest rookie quarterback season we've ever seen. I thought last year maybe it was C.J. Stroud. But this year, what Jayden Daniels is doing, we've never seen before.
I mean, we've seen rookie QBs make the championship
like
game.
This? Like where this? It's because of his ability on offense that they're where they're at. It's not the defense. The defense, they did their part, but the offense was leading the way. Normally, the defense is leading the way. Mark Sanchez, the 1 year with the Jets. Russell Wilson with that running game and with the defense. Normally, it's that. Not in this case. Jayden Daniels is leading the way. That passing attack is leading the way. I just can't see how there's any other argument to be had. If you want to say who had to overcome more, then that's a different discussion. Andrew Luck wins that. But in terms of the totality of how we evaluate what is the greatest rookie quarterback season, no doubt it should be Jayden Daniels. And there's going to be a lot of old heads. What about Dan Marino? Well, Dan Marino, I think he only played maybe 6 or 7 games. He had like 20 touchdowns. He had single-digit interceptions. I don't know what his I don't think he made the Super Bowl that year. That was the next year. But I just don't see where there's another good argument to be had that another QB had a better season, rookie quarterback season, than Jayden Daniels, in my opinion.
That's fair.
I mean, Dak had an amazing
That
rookie
is true.
quarterback season, but I don't think it's better than this one.
Dak was going crazy.
He was, but he had that running game was really helping him out, and he was a game manager for the most part. Yes, he was. Stop it! Don't try to
toe to toe with Aaron Rodgers at home.
Oh, okay, yes, absolutely. That was, I give him credit on that one. But for the totality of the season, for majority of the season, he was a game manager.
Pull up my dog stats.
He had no doubt he had a good year. He had a great rookie season, no doubt. But he was still a game manager.
That is propaganda.
That's propaganda. We was watching the tape. We was watching the games. He was a game manager.
He almost threw for 4,000 yards.
He was still a game manager.
At 23-4. What are you talking about?
He was still a game. You said 23 and 4. 23 touchdowns for
yes.
23 touchdowns is that not game manager-esque?
For a rookie?
Yeah, still a game manager.
No.
Bro, we was watching the games differently.
He threw for more touchdowns that year than 2017 and 2018.
Well, 2017,
that was a down year. But 2018, it was shaky at first, but then they picked it up and they won a playoff game that year. And rookie Dak still threw for more touchdowns.
Wait. 2018, I remember that was the year y'all got Amari Cooper mid-season. Y'all didn't have a receiving core until you got Amari Cooper. Of course, he wasn't going to be able to throw.
That was before the trade deadline, so it was still had.
What you mean?
He still had time to accumulate stats.
But if I recall, I remember that season y'all were struggling.
Yeah,
y'all were really struggling. That offense was struggling too until you got Amari Cooper and he changed everything.
Yeah.
Okay then. So yeah, that's why the stats look that way. In 2016, Dez was still pretty decent, and who else y'all had?
Jason Witten, Cole Beasley.
Okay,
Bryce Butler
was a good slot receiver.
Yeah.
Bryce Butler.
Terrence Williams.
I mean, Terrence Williams can make a play or two.
Couldn't run out of bounds though. But.
He couldn't run out of bounds, but he could make a play or two. And then you had Zeke. Zeke was literally the offense.
Look, man, 23 touchdowns, 4 interceptions. That's a heck of a
That is impressive, but he was still a game manager. I watched the games. He didn't have to do much.
Oh my goodness! Please go back and watch.
Oh my God!
Please go watch some of those games.
Bias.
Please go watch some of those games.
He played well, yes, but he was still a game man. It's like Russ rookie year. Russ also did a lot of the same stuff.
Please go watch.
But we called him a game manager. It's okay. What is wrong with the game manager tag?
It's really nothing wrong. But I was like some of the stuff that Dak had to do that year was not game manager. Like, you can't say he was a game manager for the full season, because there was definitely moments in time where he had to really take over.
I never said he was fully a game. I'm just saying for majority of the season, he was a game manager. We can't agree on that?
I guess.
Oh, my God. All right, you know what? We're not going to – let's stop revisiting history. Everybody knows. Listen,
I'm not going to argue against people who say Jayden Daniels has the greatest
rookie quarterback season ever.
Yeah, I won't even argue.
Just let me be.